Deep down. Mm. The air tasted like copper and wet wool, and the silence was a weight, a heavy, steady pull. We were leaning on the canvas of a leaking army tent, where the hours didn't pass, they just bent and they bent. Bubba had a way of talking like the river slows its pace, a soft studded cadence, a map of a distant place. He spoke of shrimp and salt there, of a porch and a screen, the only piece of heaven that this jungle's ever seen. And he didn't touch my skin, no, he didn't have to try. He just looked right through the armor to the secret in my eye. And the mud was thick as honey and the heat was like a shroud, but the thing we never whispered was the only thing that's loud. Oh, give me a dream of a shrimp boat tide, where the fear of the world has nowhere to hide. Just a bunk bed truth in the touch in the dark, a slow burning ember, a desperate spark. We were boys made of salt, we were boys made of clay, loving in the shadows of a war-torn day. And I trade every metal, every ghost, every wind, just to feel where the world ends and Bubba begins. And Bubba begins. Mama spoke of patience, the preacher spoke of law, but Bubba saw a kingdom in everything he saw. He'd say, if we make it, you can come live with me. And I wondered if he meant a home or a way to be free. So we drifted in the static, two heartbeats in the rain, learning how to love inside the architecture of pain. And when our legs brushed midnight, I didn't pull away, I just held on to the ghost of everything I couldn't say. Then the hymn started screaming in the middle of the brush, and the world turned to crimson in a sudden violent rush. He lay across my chest and the blood was like a veil, a story of a promise that was destined to fail. I told him I would run with him, past the shoreline, past the fear. And I felt my own soul vanish as his breathing disappeared. And the jungle is gone and I'm standing on the deck and the sun is coming on. What if the bullet missed? What if the wound just closed? What if we grew into the men that only the rain knows? Give me that dream of a shrimp boat tide, where the labels all vanish and we know where to hide. Just a bunk bed truth in the touch in the dark, a slow burning ember, a desperate spark. We were boys made of salt, we were boys made of clay, loving in the shadows of a war-torn day. And I trade every metal, every ghost, every wind, just to feel where the world ends and Bubba begins. Slow down, breathe, let the gumbo simmer in the heat. I ain't pulling back, no, I ain't pulling back. Just a side glance in the jungle, a promise kept in the quiet. Bubba, wait for me, wait.